alcohol. I gotta have a little talk with you. I wanna treat you just like you treated me.
Hello, welcome back to Tap That. Today we were reviewing the Porch Rocker by Samuel Adams. It is in the Beers of Summer pack that we just did on the Cold Case Files. I did win the Cold Case Files.
You did.
For the first time. I did a clean sweep. I got all of them right.
All of them.
Now, this is a little well-known
Clean
pack.
sweep. Yeah.
Clean sweep. Clean sweep.
Yeah.
But I got them all right. I'm pretty proud of that. So now we're 2-1, but I'll catch back up. But if you've joined us for our last week, we are going to review each of these beers individually. Some beers just have to sit on the palate to be better. So we're going to do them each individually here. Now, to make it more uniform, Storm came up with a method that he wants to introduce tonight to let us know how we're going to review these beers.
Yeah, thanks. I'm excited. So the Tap That review score is determined using the TLC method. The TLC method refers to taste, label, and chuggability. The taste, we let you know yay or nay, and what type of surroundings go best with this brew. Then we give the label a quick critique. Are you most likely grabbing this for your pick six? And if so, does the label live up to the taste? And lastly, raise them up. Let's tap that. Chuggability.
So we promised to deliver our own TLC on the TLC method. But thank you let's join us on a segment we like to call The Pursuit of Hoppyness. So let's do it, man.
Further ado, yeah, let's get in it.
I want to drink this beer.
It's cold. It's our favorite. Well, it was your favorite.
It is definitely my favorite out of the pack.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm opening your beer.
It's fine, man. Bring it.
Politeness.
I love the hospitality.
This is
Nice and cold.
I've had this beer many, many times before, so even without getting into it,
yeah.
This is one of those summer beers that I really do think of, like sitting on a porch drinking this beer. It's light enough.
Let me guess. Porch rocking, like in your chair.
Tell me the image doesn't come to your head.
Oh,
though.
the image.
Just sitting on a swing.
I mean, the smell. Even the smell. Man, that's a good smell.
It's a good beer. Now, this beer definitely isn't for everybody. I can definitely tell you that already. Even
it's super citrusy.
Yeah, on the taste alone, it's not very beery.
No, even the smell, man. I picked this up. I'm like, wow, is this a beer? It's closer to a cider almost.
Mm.
No, it still has but you know what I mean. It doesn't. When you pick it up, it doesn't smell like a beer.
It doesn't smell like a beer. I know they say limited release on this, but I'll tell you the truth, and maybe it's just because we live in the East Coast. I feel like I can always find these.
Yeah.
They're usually at my bar somewhere.
I've never had these, nor have I ever seen them. So, one, they're a surprise to me, but they're a welcome surprise. This is good. I like these.
They're good. But you kind of bring up a good point. I don't know if it's very beery in the taste. No. I do love it.
Yeah.
But if you were looking for a beer, I wouldn't suggest this. Like, if you were like,
that's
hey,
a valid point,
I want a double IPA, and I know all IPAs aren't to the beery taste. There are lagers too, but like, I would suggest this to my girlfriend or something like that, or somebody.
That's a little insensitive.
Not your girlfriend. My girlfriend doesn't like beer, so if I were to get
mine
her,
doesn't either.
Yeah, if I were to get her into beer, we actually had drank this beer before.
Yeah.
Now I think she was pretty drunk, but she did drink this with me one time. You kind of got me thrown through a loop here. Like, I do like it.
Yeah.
But
would it...
In our show, man, are we reviewing the best beer, right?
Dude, it's a beer. It's labeled.
It is a beer.
Here we go. It's in a beer case. So, I mean, made it through taste. Let's try the label. Maybe the label hits a little different, right? Mm-hmm. We already talked about the name, Porch Rocker. That's where I imagine this beer is. Yeah, a couple beside me too, because I drank 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, I like them. I like the color too. The colors.
The color reminds me. Now let me read this before I say something that it reminds me of blueberries, which I'm not tasting blueberries, but
yeah, dude.
Let me read the label for you guys. We got Porch Rocker, sweet, tangy, and refreshing, which I'd agree upon all that.
Yep.
This beer is inspired by German cyclist who mixed beer with lemon lime flavor after a tough ride. All right. Wow. So it's
like hydrating.
I think those are called Radlers when they mix them.
Oh, that's
It says Tangy Radler.
It is.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't read the front.
Man.
In Porch Rocker, we brewed a Golden Hell's Lager combined with a smooth, effervescent lemon lime taste that'll kick the heat out of any summer day.
You know, I actually read the front. I knew it said Radler, so when you said Radler, I was like, Alex, what? How did you know about Radler? That's interesting. Something I learned today.
About Radlers? I think, and now quote me if I'm wrong, I think all Radlers are a beer mixed with another combination. I don't know necessarily if it has to be like a lemonade or something, but it does have to be another combination.
Yeah. What I always like to bring up is we're just your average beer drinkers. But, well, a little bit of knowledge off to the side, right?
I'm going to get a shirt that says average beer drinkers.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's going to be like average Joe's.
Does anybody else want an average beer drinker t-shirt?
I'm getting the average beer drinker. I like to personally talk, and while we're on the label here, 4.5 is good for this.
4.5. Yeah.
For how smooth this is, how refreshing this is.
This is really smooth. It's so citrusy, though, that it's almost... I'm telling you, man, it tastes more like a cider to me.
I don't think it's going to fare well in chuggability because how citrusy it is.
Yeah.
Now, we all know, if you're doing it for the last episode, I'm a terrible chugger. So I'm going to wait till I get a little further down here.
Okay, yeah, you can talk about the label. I'll get a little further down.
But I like the color. I mean, we talked the last couple episodes. It's simple. It's not boring. Now, Samuel Adams is one of those names where you see a name and you're like, Samuel Adams. Like, that's a good go-to beer. So I don't know if I'm going to hate on it too much for simplicity. No. I think Samuel Adams got its name across, which is exactly what it should do when you're a beer this branded.
I mean, the top here says, what, Brewer Patriot? I don't know if I've ever seen that, but I've certainly seen the Samuel Adams guy raise a glass to me, and I want to tap it. Yeah.
Tap that.
But yeah, once I see that guy, I'm like, oh, that's Samuel Adams. So they definitely have a name. I mean, this is definitely out of Harpoon and Anchor, which you guys can go check out those. We first did Harpoon, then our second series of videos. That's on Anchor's case. This is the most popular, for sure.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I have never even heard of the other two ones we've done.
No.
Or I'd imagine everybody who's watching this has heard of Samuel Adams.
Absolutely. And maybe this is one of your favorite beers. Maybe you have a different opinion. That's great.
I don't know if Samuel Adams Porch Rocker is the favorite beer of people.
Porch Rocker?
I'll tell you the truth.
Boston Lager.
Lager, easily. Yeah. Easily is the most popular one. They have a good Oktoberfest, too. And I'm not super into Oktoberfest, but I like their Oktoberfest beer.
Since I'm getting close to the chuggability right here, I'm going to say I'm already feeling full.
I am. It's a little bubbly.
Yeah, it's bubbly. I'm feeling full. I don't know if I'm chugging these, man.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think maybe the bottle is ruining it for me. I think if this was in like a pitcher or something and had time to sit for a second.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
And less bubbly. Like, the bubbles are kind of ruining it for me.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because, I mean, when we did our cold case, I was like, this is going to be my favorite. But
yeah.
The closer I get to the bottom, I missed, and we've talked about this, I miss the beer taste. There is a lingering taste, but it doesn't taste like beer.
There is, yeah. It's not soaked. It's not dark. It
doesn't taste like beer. Yeah. It tastes like
I will say
lime.
It's refreshing.
Sure.
Like, it's refreshing. I mean, I'm going to be full, but it's refreshing.
Again, I mean, we're talking about the cyclists who would do this, and come on. Of course it's German cyclists who did this.
Yeah.
Right? Like, German cyclists got off hard. Like, you got, like, Lance Armstrong drinking Gatorade because he's probably sponsored by them. And, like, they're just like, no, give me a beer. I need something.
Samuel Adams, please. Mix it. Make it a, what did you call it?
A Radler.
A Radler.
It's a Radler.
Give me a Radler. So you ready? I'm ready.
I'll chug with you.
Yeah.
All right. Chuggability.
Here we go.
Very low. It's too bubbly.
I'll be honest, that was more of a mouthful. I really got into it. I enjoyed it. So you do the... Go ahead.
Well, we can both, but it was too bubbly for me.
It is, man. I'm burping like crazy.
It was like all the bubbles are coming to the forefront, so it didn't go down smoothly. It is very good, though. I'm not going to hate on too much for its chuggability. This definitely isn't something I would get at a college party.
Dude, the label, Porch Rocker, that's awesome.
Love the color, love the label.
Yeah. I'm going, and this might be the highest for me, guys, but
Wow. Go ahead.
It may not be the highest because of Anchor. I was going to go 7-1. Yep, 7-1.
I think that is your highest.
Is it? No, I think... I don't know. We'd have to go back through the archives, but...
I'm going to go much lower, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And I thought I was going to go higher. I thought I'd be in the 7s with this, too.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll have to try this again someday. Maybe I'm just not in the mood for it at the moment. But, only because I know I like it. I guess I'll go a little higher. I'm going to give it a 6.5.
6.5?
6.5.
Wow, usually you're a little higher. Okay.
I'm usually a little higher. The bubbles did it for me. I'm kind of getting irritated with the taste on my tongue at this point.
Oh, this man needs an IPA.
I want a beer.
Yeah. I want a beer.
This is a beer drinking
I can
show.
see that happening.
This is a good drink.
Yeah.
Like, I would go to a bar and drink this.
I'm interested. I wonder what this pairs well with because it's so citrusy.
It's so, like, I would go to a bar and drink this. I wouldn't love this if I went to a brewery where I was going there to get beer.
Yeah, like on a flight?
Yeah, and they hit... Like on a flight, maybe.
No, they give you a lager, an ale, and then at the end it was this.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd love it.
I don't know. Is this the palate cleanser? Like,
yeah. And we talked about how I'm definitely going to be the beer person.
Yeah.
So maybe what's wrong with a lower... Like, I don't know how to... This is the first one I'm real conflicted on my grade. It's good.
It's good.
Drink it.
Check it out. Yep.
Don't drink it if you're looking for a beer.
Let us know what you guys think. We'll probably wrap it up from there, huh?
Yeah.
6.5, 7.1.
Yeah, whatever that equals out to up there. But, definitely join us next time. And please tap that subscribe button.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alcohol